Yo, yo, yo. What is up, guys? What is up, Tommy? Pristine window, power shine, pressure washing, boom. Yes.
I think we should give away like most valuable viewer award or something. Tommy Bain gets it. He gets it every week.
Tommy Bain. Tommy Bain is fire. Oh, Charles Henry. Oh, three first names.
Yeah, he's Mr. Faithful.
Yeah, Mr. Faithful.
And then
Skyrise.
Patrick Johnson, Skyrise.
Oh,
He's always
yeah.
faithful.
Yeah, hey guys, do us a favor. Go ahead and share this out into some other groups. Give us a thumbs up, like it if you can. That way, it help the algorithm and
Yep.
get out there to some other folks that would like to watch.
And tonight's sponsor is Takis. And the other sponsor for the second half of the show will be Combos.
Yes, and Crystal Falls Water. Look there, hey, it's showing through on the green.
I see that. And then Goodfellows Pizzeria, a slice of New York City, and I'm drinking milk. No Vienna sausage. I have not had Vienna sausages since last fall, and I have managed to lose nearly 30 pounds.
I have an issue. It's by any. Okay?
It's Vaini. Vaini. You take exception to that, do you?
Yeah.
Hello, Mr. Mr. Power Washing. Clean Industries Power Washing.
Yes.
Blue
hey,
Bill. Pressure washing.
Yeah, Bill, brother Bill. I've been meaning to message you. I'm sorry, man. Like, I did the temp. What's it called again? The presentation, the Mark 8 thing we talked about. Is it called presentation? Is that what it's called, Mike?
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, Mr. Power Washing, tell me what that thing's called that you sent me. That you send with your quotes. Proposal kit. That's what it's called. Yeah, I bought it. Like I'm paying for that now. That $10 a month. But I ain't got it set up yet. Like yours is slick. Like I need to just like copy what you're doing. Like tweak it, put my pictures in there. But I really thought it was pretty cool because you can like custom with the colors and all this stuff. So I feel like it's going to take me like a week or two to dial in, but I really like it.
Well, what is it? I'm not sure what it is. Talk to me. Educate me.
I mean, you're not in the know, so I can't really tell you. So think about it when you send an estimate. Instead of just getting a blank sheet of white background with house wash price, it pops up and it's like, hey, Mike, this is so-and-so with so-and-so XYZ company. Here's a little thing. Here's a little thing. Let's actually, I wonder if Mr. Power Washington, would you care like if I did a screen share and just showed that? Would that be okay with the one that you sent me? Do you care? Look there, he already commented screen share. There we go. He's on it. All right. While we're doing that, I'm going to share this out a couple more groups, and then we'll get that pulled up, and we'll listen to Mike crunch on them Takis or whatever.
I finished Takis, and now I am on combos.
At least it's pizza combos.
I'm trying to gain back the 27 pounds.
Apparently, milk combos, Takis.
It's a good night. My wife is away. My wife is in Pennsylvania. She took a trip to Amish country last week she was in Kentucky, if you'll remember. She's just a world traveler. And she went to the 9/11 museum there in Pennsylvania. She said she cried twice. And they're in their hotel, her and my daughter. They go to an Amish country community every year, the week after school is out. And this year they are somewhere in Pennsylvania. So I've got the week to myself, the house to myself, and just washing. I mean, washing houses, not washing my house, but.
Let's see here.
Getting the crew started. Little's pressure washing. He said he's getting the crew started, headed home to watch this podcast. Sure you are. Oh, man. Barry Little. Barry Little. Let me tell you guys something about Barry Little. I have this with permission. Barry Little has actually purchased a house for his employees, like his single employees, to give them a place to live, to help to overcome some of their living expenses. And I mean, how many people do you know are doing that? It's crazy.
Hey, Bill, the estimate says that I can't view the estimate online. When I click on the proposal on the link, it just gives me an error was encountered. Estimate not found. I was really hoping to share that with you guys. That's pretty cool.
Yanking and reeling sounds like a fishing tournament. I'm pretty sure that's what that is. He said, do you guys offer paver sealing? I'll go first. I do not offer it, but if someone is adamant, I will do it. There's great money in paver sealing. That is a niche that I would encourage you to jump on, especially if you're not extremely busy. When you wash a driveway, offer to seal it as well, and you can make lots of money. I think people are paying $1 per foot, $1.50 a foot for paver sealing. That's crazy. Or for paver sealing and driveway sealing.
Yeah, I can't get that number down here where I live at. Every time I price it, I'll price a smaller driveway for like $1.20. And of course, like I did it's about a 3,200 square foot driveway. And I think it was 3,200 square feet. I priced it for like 75 because I had already cleaned it. Like it was already clean. I was $75. 75 cents.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And it was just like, and they had asked me about it multiple times, and I gave them the price, and it was like, nope.
Huh.
Yeah. Huh. So it's like, it's not it's a thing down here, but apparently it's one of them free labor things that I'm not interested in doing.
Well, it's interesting, really, Jeremy, because there are guys here that I talk to, and they're like, Mike, you got to offer. And we're talking within my wash area. They're saying we get like tons of money for concrete sealing. I'm like, I'm offering the same price. I guess my sales pitch is off or something, but they say that they stay slammed with it. Not me. My light just went off. Give me just a minute. Go right ahead. Carry on.
Yeah, I just don't have any luck with concrete sealing. I've actually never done it. I know it's not very hard to do, but I think I would build me one of those little 1 gallon pump up, or not pump up spray, but the 5 gallon bucket with the 1 gallon pump with like a 25-foot hose. I think that's the way to go. Actually,
yeah, I would think so too.
If it's, I can reach out to Chris. I've talked to Chris. What's Chris's last name? Runyon? Is that it?
Yeah. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. He's the paver sealing master. All things paver sealing. He's got a paver sealing book. So maybe we can get him on the show here in the future. I'm sure he'd be more than glad to do that and talk to you guys about it. Bill, resent. All right.
What about Tommy Bain? 65,000 square foot driveway. Good night.
You're one up of me now. That one I did last year was a little bit over 50.
That's a lot of walking, guys. You're getting your steps in.
Yes, that's. I'm gonna tell you, that's not a 1-day job, boys. That's about a week to do it right. Unless you're
Wow.
Sean.
Right. If you got a thing you're riding on and a guy
Yeah.
walking behind you on a skateboard controlling your hoses.
Yeah. All right. Let's see here. All right. All right. Why is it still saying this? What is going on?
So you guys may have questions tonight, and if we can't answer your questions, perhaps someone in the group can help to answer your question or steer you in the right direction. So feel free to ask questions. Also, don't forget that we do accept donations. I'll ask Jeremy when he gets just a moment to throw up our PayPal, or excuse me, our Venmos and Cash Apps. And we certainly are grateful for any donation that comes in. I know that I am. I can speak for Jeremy as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we can't wait to see you in Nashville. That's coming up in August. And
Got my
it's gonna be
room
a
booked,
great.
Barry. Come on, did you get yours booked, Mike?
My room is booked. Yes.
Yeah. Hey, if you're going to the Huge, comment down below. Let us know that you're going to the Huge. We're wanting to have a meetup with everyone, me and Barry and Mike, and we'd love to get together and meet you guys.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
That's good.
We
Tommy.
are trying to. We're trying to figure out some kind of a setup where we can maybe have a little prayer session, and as Jeremy said, a little meet and greet. That'll be a good time. Looking forward to it.
Someone says she's going. I don't know who that is. She's just going for she's going for the food. She's going for the trip.
She ain't allowed to go.
She's ready to go out on the town's what it is.
What is your best source of leads? Yanking and Reeling has asked. Jeremy?
My best source of leads. It's coming. I have 2 at the moment. I'm still getting a ton of referrals. Referrals is really big where I'm at in this small community country setting. But my Facebook ads, it's just been killing it for me. I'm talking hand over hand of leads coming in. Now it's on you to close them. Leads are great, but you got to be able to close the leads. So my Facebook ads is absolutely killing it for me.
Well, good. Fantastic. I've been meaning to ask you. We haven't really talked about it in the last several weeks.
Yeah. I got it, Bill. I think what the problem was is where I was logged into my Marquette on the website. So I just went in and logged out and refreshed everything. And now I just now pulled it up. I got the residential one getting ready to show that.
So Ryan Butler says yard signs and referrals. I have put out less than 2 handfuls of yard signs this year. I really need to do better. I'm blessed to stay busy. And I would say that my greatest lead generator would be Facebook community pages, those community groups, and referrals. Get tons of referrals. And I was blessed tonight to schedule maybe 3 jobs tonight. And 3 or 4, I think, and a good number of those are referrals. So grateful for the referrals.
Absolutely. I've got this ready to pull up. Are you guys ready for this? I seen a question real quick. I seen this. Someone had a WWJD. Did you see it? Did I think I saw it?
I did. Let's scroll back up here.
I'm trying to find it. Oh, here it is. Here it is. Superior Exterior LLC. I like it. It's catchy.
I like that.
You are washing a fence, and the neighbor comes over furious about the overspray getting on his Japanese maple. I'd be furious too. I'd be nervous as a cat on a hot tin roof, son. I'm telling you. I'd be bad on that one. Those are devil trees. I don't like them. That's what I call them. That's some little devil trees. Boy, I tell you, I don't know. I guess I'd be over watering it, making sure it ain't dying because thanks for telling me. I guess it depends on the attitude and the approach. That factors. If it's a place of concern of, uh, uh, you're getting chemical on my fence or my tree, because those things are not really cheap, especially depending on the size of them. Then I'm wondering, like, why is there a Japanese maple so close to a fence at the same time? Or Japanese, I mean, in my opinion, every time I've seen one, they're usually like close to a porch or on a sidewalk or at the stoop of a house or on the corner of a house. It's like, how close is this fence? I don't know.
Well, I have a little bit of a different approach, of course. I like to swim upstream a little bit, do things differently. I would charge him for cleaning it. That's what I would do, and see how that goes. Hey, Tommy Bain says he is Googling. He is dominating Google in his area. Fantastic, brother. Glad to hear that. Nice. Listen to this guy. Mr. Mister says, since I started business, I've planted 7 Japanese maples on my property. Harnessing the beast. Well, just don't wash them.
Boom. All I want to know is, Mr. Mister, when you come to Nashville, which I think you're probably pretty close to Nashville, you driving that sweet old car? You gonna be driving that thing up, or you driving a work truck? Have you seen his cruiser, Mike? He's got a nice little cruiser.
No, I have not.
It's pretty slick. I like
very
cars,
cool.
so
Yeah.
All right. All righty.
Very,
Let's see.
cool.
Slides.
All right, you going to show us?
Working on it. Camera. Screen. Share screen. Proposal. Template. Preview. Okay. Here we go. Are we ready? Boom. So,
nice.
when you send it is, right? When you send someone an estimate, so he sent me the estimate. It would look this way on the phone as well, but I just clicked on the view estimate on the email. So here it is. We're going to walk through it. I am going to view the proposal. I mean, just look at that. How awesome. That's nice, right?
That's nice. Yeah, that's nice.
Very nice. Then I'm, boom, viewing the proposal. It's a little introduction.
Pardon me while I take my glasses off to see this. Okay.
Yeah. I'm a slow scroll on this one. It just gives a little detail about why you should wash it and some facts. And dude, I'm telling you, it's so nice. Am I going too fast?
No, I got it.
Okay. Yes.
He covers it all, doesn't he?
It does. Like, look, better pictures can help you sell. Here's a little statistic. Boom. Here's a little story.
Impressive.
It is very impressive. It's very impressive. I mean, there's a picture of him with his trailer for a Christmas parade.
God, he's handsome too.
Oh. He looks like he's about 6'5". Look here. All right, now we're scrolling down. Here's testimonials.
Jeepers creators.
This is, I'm telling you, reviews.
I think I'm too lazy, man. I'm too lazy to get it set up.
This is just one of those, you build it once and it's there forever. But it's like, all right, here's residential services we offered. Boom, and there's the before and afters.
I bet that's fun to set up. Good job. Good job, Mr. Mister. That's Mr. Mister, right?
That's Mr. Mister. It's Bill.
Good job, Bill. It's quite impressive.
Yeah. Here's roof. Tells a little bit about roof cleaning. Vinyl, fencing, graffiti. I mean, look here. Property protection, son.
Jeepers creepers.
Rust.
That's a website.
It more or less is. Oh, here's here's the insurance, and here's the estimate. Boom. Look here, I got a discount.
He knows you're broke.
He does. Oh, and here's your, I guess, your terms and conditions. It's all there. Next step. What do we do next? Ready to proceed? Absolutely. Pay me. Accept it. Boom. How
That
cool is
is
that?
Markate. Markate,
That is
correct?
it. It's Mark 8. Yep.
Superior Exterior asks, what program is this? This is the Markate
This is
program.
the Mark 8 proposal template that you can add, the proposal kit. It's an add-on. It's a $10 a month add-on to be able to send your estimates this way. But I'm telling you, after I looked at this, I'm thinking to myself, it's like, dude, this is like a no-brainer. Like,
Right.
it's a little bit of work to set it up, but once you get it, I mean, come on. It's super nice. Look at it. Just like boom. That just makes, especially if if you haven't met them and you're doing an online estimate and you send this,
Right.
it's
Right.
building authority, it's building
So,
reputation, it's building trust. It's a sales pitch. It's exactly what it is.
well, I'll tell you
It's
what Bill ought to do. Bill ought to ask people for access to their Markate and build it for them and charge $250. Bill, I just made you a mint. Take my money. Take my money.
yeah. I mean, for those that are not, I mean, I don't know that it's really the editor's really user friendly. It's not very tech savvy because you just click on it to change the colors and add the
Right.
text box and type it all in. Uh, but it's very it's very friendly. But I would still even be like, if someone was, I wouldn't even be opposed to having someone set mine up. Like it's
Yeah.
just less I have to do, the better it is. Now I'm
Well,
thinking that the is the commercial. He sent me a commercial one, and I'm wondering. I can't remember. I'm trying to get back to that to see if it's any different. Did I click on that already?
all right, guys. Anybody have any questions?
Yeah, I think that's pretty sweet.
All right, we got some questions coming in. Greg Lindley asks, what percentage of jobs are created with your vehicle trailer advertising? Thinking of getting my enclosed trailer wrapped. I
Do
would
it.
jump on there real quick and say, if it's within the budget, you absolutely should do it. And then if
Do
it's
it.
not in the budget, do it as soon as it's in the budget. Put away every paycheck, so to speak. Yeah, I am a big proponent of truck wraps, vehicle wraps, rig wraps, trailer wraps. Wrap it, wrap it, wrap it. Wrap it good. I would say, Jeremy, I spent $3,000 exactly to
Yeah.
get Jazzy wrapped. Now that's every single thing, which I just don't think is a lot of money for what you're getting. And I would say that Jazzy has the wrap has probably paid for itself, if not pretty darn close. It won't take long
Yeah.
to pay for it.
Well, it has because I mean, it indirectly probably has because it's a rolling 16-foot billboard.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Uh,
Yep. Yep.
What's a billboard cost you? It costs you, $600,000 a month, and
Right.
you pay for this once, and you're going to have it for the life of the vehicle. So I think it's definitely
Right.
worth it.
Oh,
Jeremy
absolutely.
Brook, you're absolutely welcome for that recommendation. Hope it worked out well. That's a pretty cool little feature. I got the commercial one pulled up here. It is a little different. Let me show you what it looks like real quick.
Okay.
Uh,
Hello, Van Sage.
it's Yeah, it's super cool. Now look at here. Boom, this is for commercial. It's totally different. There's the truck. There's a commercial building. Boom. View the proposal. Should I click on it? Oh, there we go. And it just talks about what you need to do for your building, keeping up the building.
Dang.
It is. I'm telling you, there he is again. Who does Mr. Clean for? And there's some recommendations. Oh, there's a list. I won't share.
Wow.
Yeah, we won't spend much time on that. I keep that to himself. But I mean, check it out. It's really cool. And there's the before and afters for the building soft wash.
Yeah, I'm.
Okay, there's him on a steeple. I like it, man. I'm telling you, I think this is a great. I'm kind of mad that I've had Mark 8 for like 3 years and I've never had this.
Yeah, it's a no-brainer.
Okay, tile floor stripping. This man's in everything. And there's so a lot of the same thing. I like it, dude. I like it.
Well, we had a question up here.
Yep.
Clean Industries Pressure Washing had a question. He says, have y'all ever been burned doing an online quote?
What does that mean?
I'm not sure. I don't know if his computer's hot, maybe.
Like a scam, or like someone said, hey, this is 1,500 square feet, and you get there and it's like 4,000. What do you mean?
Yeah, that's good.
Or do you have both? I don't know.
Elaborate.
I'd like to know.
Elaborate a little bit.
Yeah, please let us know. I have been burned doing getting a chemical burn before. I haven't had that.
Well, I like this guy's comment. Old three first name Charles Henry. He said, my Fresh Rinse Media frame sign has paid for itself at least 5 times.
Boom. I love mine, man. I love it.
Are we doing website reviews tonight?
Website reviews? Are we? Do we need to? Can we? Who are we reviewing?
Yeah, we can.
I think thought about
you know what? I think he was just asking if that's what we were doing. You know, that was Van Sage. That was the Mark 8 proposal.
Yeah,
that we were showing. That was the Mark 8 proposal. What do you call it? It's a proposal kit. Yeah, that's what that was.
So Van, if you send a commercial client the estimate via email or text or however, both, instead of it just showing up commercial building wash, X amount of dollars, concrete cleaning, X amount of dollars, it's like a sales pitch. It's a proposal kit. You know, it gives them something to look at, something to read, something to show the authority that you've cleaned other stuff. I like it. I mean, let us know. Hey, let us know in the comments down below. What do you think about the proposal kit option? Do you think it's you like it? Do you not like it? You think it's worth the extra $10 a month to have that option to be able to send that, or do you think it's stupid? You know, I like it, but you don't have to like what I like. Yeah.
Well, I'm happy to help, Eric. Eric Grimm says, I need one of those signs. Well, I'm happy to help. Message me. I'll be glad to get one out to you. So burned as in underbid? Yes, that's the risk of remote quoting. Yeah, there have been a number of times when I got to a job site and I thought, had I shown up to give this one, I would have charged a little bit more. On the other hand, the exact opposite has happened many times as well, where I get there and I'm like, wow, this was a lot easier than what I thought.
Just like the other day with the guy trying to pay you all that money.
Yeah.
Was that last week or whatever?
Oh, yeah, where he just kept adding on and kept giving me more money than what I was asking for.
Yeah, how does that sound? Yeah, man.
How's $25 sound? I'll give you $100. Okay.
Yeah. I take tips too, sir.
That's right. And he gave me a shirt. So, like my white horse, Mikey. What? I'm sorry, Adam G. Like my white horse, Mikey. Just got done watching your last 3 videos. Well, thank you, my friend. Thank you, brother.
You agree to a price online or by phone. You show up to the property, the job. There's a ton of stuff in the way. Japs, maples, everywhere. Uh, I never really take into consideration increasing the price because of Japanese maples. Uh, that's me. I solely base it off of the difficulty of the cleaning, or actually, not even really the difficulty of the cleaning, but more so just the size of the house or whatever it is I'm cleaning. Uh, Japanese maples just happen to be a work hazard. But I guess you could increase the price if that's what you do.
Yeah, Van added it up because he's a math magician. He says $120 a year. It's not bad. That is not bad.
No. I don't mind.
Yes, sir, Adam. I did see it. You're awesome, brother. It's funny stuff. Good stuff. Well, there have been, again, a number of times when I've showed up to the property and like, dang, but here's the thing. Jeremy, you and I think it was you and I who had this conversation recently. So you show up to a house and there's lots of these things up against the house. Like, to what extent do you move items, that wheelbarrow that's leaning backwards or upside down up against the house, all the rakes and the brooms
Pallet.
and all that stuff? A pallet. Yeah, the pallet. Jeremy's in Middle Kentucky. There's all kinds of pallets all over the place.
Pallets everywhere, dude. Pallets.
He showed up to watch a pallet house once. So he showed up to watch a pallet and the house was leaning up against it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you though, I think the extent is if it's a
This is the worst podcast ever. Classic moment in time. We love
it. Somebody's got an eye full of titties there. 15-year-old boy. Awesome. What I was saying is yes. I would move a few things, not a lot, like 4 or 5. I ain't moving the entire side of the house. It's just not happening.
Question: how would you handle someone that called you wanting to know what your SH to water mixture? How would you handle that question? I would wonder if they're an actual pressure washer themselves, just fishing for information. But if it was an actual homeowner and they want to know what my SH mixture was, I would just tell them. I'd probably be bewildered, and I would just say, well, I use a 12.5% sodium hypochlorite. I downstream, which means it's less than 1% by the time it gets to your home. That's the only answer, I suppose.
Yeah, it sounds like someone new starting out.
Mm-hmm.
Which I think they should address that. Like, hey, yeah, we're new, we're starting out, we're kind of wondering how this goes. Eric says I might have to move a fridge and a couch. If you want to know the truth, Eric, that's very true. Like, I washed a house about a month ago, and there was a refrigerator on the front porch. And I didn't move it. It just got sprayed. There was also hardwood sitting out on the porch, and I told the guys, like, what do you want me to do, man? Like, you got hardwood out here, you got a fridge out here, like, and this was a nice house. Huh. It was a nice house in my area.
Huh.
I was just like, so they moved it. I said, I'm gonna start over here, and they moved it out of the way. So I was
like, that's so really, it's really odd, Jeremy. I mean, people know that we're coming. Like, they know that we're coming to their home, and they don't move the things away from the house. That's I have it happen all the time.
Yeah.
I know it's not a popular method, but I just prefer to quote in person. I think it's quite popular. It gives me a chance to sell myself and put eyes on the job. I've done 4,000 square foot faster than some 2,000 square foot. Yeah. Now, I highly recommend in-person estimates. Just because I don't do it doesn't mean that I don't recommend it. Yeah, let's review Mike's website.
Yeah. Absolutely. Let's do it. Let's do it.
We just did.
Yeah, there's nothing there. Nothing there. Well, as you and Joe Deary says, that your Google My Business or Google Business profile is a website. Is that what you said?
If I were starting out new again, I would definitely get a website. I've been in it long enough that I just get lots and lots of referrals. My truck sells itself. My signs, my Facebook ads that I post myself, all of those things keep me busy. So, Jeremy, let me ask you, what would I charge, or what would I be charged? What would I pay if I were to go right now to Footbridge Media or whatever, and I wanted a nice website? What would I pay for that a month?
I think Footbridge. Now, if you want to use some of them guys' codes, I think it runs you like $200 a month. I don't know what the contract is. I don't know if it's monthly. I don't know if I don't know if it's a $200 a month for 2 years. I think it depends on how many pages, however you want to build the website. I think 180 websites or 180 sites is somewhere in that. There's tiers, a couple different tiers on theirs. I want to think the cheapest one is 180 or 200, and then it's like 250, and then it's on up from there like 300. And I think that's a 24-month contract. And I don't know if you pay anything down on top of that. Okay. But I think it all depends on if you want things integrated to mesh with, like, click the get quote button to transfer over to your website, your CRM. You know how that goes. So
right.
It's still absolutely worth it. Yeah, $200 a month or $300 a month. I mean, I think.
Yeah, I'm not suggesting for a second it's not worth it.
Yeah, or you could just be like me and just watch a 2-hour YouTube video and take about 3 or 4 weeks and build your own. And it doesn't look the greatest, but it's there.
It's there.
It's there.
Well, I'm confident that if I were wanting more commercial work and also even residential work, if I weren't already so busy, and I say that with the utmost, what's the word I'm looking for? Sympathy and empathy for those who are not busy. I would encourage you to get a website. If you're able to afford it, I would encourage you to do that. I just started out, when I started out 10 years ago, I just started out gaining traction early. And it just, I'm watching some guys on YouTube recently on a YouTube live video. A couple of guys were on, and they were saying, you're an absolute moron if you don't have a website. And then I come to find out that they actually get paid to promote websites. I'm like, well, now it all begins to make sense. But I do believe that it's best to have a website.
Yeah. Hey, I'm going to tell you, though, if you make websites and you want a promotion, hit your boy up if it's any good. I'll promote your website building, but I'm going to need a free website out of it. And I'm going to need to
5 months a year, Van Sage. 5 months a year, Van Sage. 4.9 to be exact. So
4.9. Oh, Solo Boss. Where you at, Solo Boss? You're flying over soon. Did I see Eric say that he was not that far from me? Where you at, Eric? Are you in Tennessee? Yeah.
I can never really tell if Van Sage is a fan or not.
Why's that?
He's extremely genuine. So it seems like when Van Sage comments on one of my videos, he's very sincere. Like in the moment, whatever he's feeling is what he says. I never really know if he's a fan or not.
It's his first name.
Oh, okay. So Van is your first name, or Van Sage is your first name? Yeah, I hear good things about Footbridge.
I don't know. I do know some. I do know one person that I think that use Footbridge. I'm going to have to ask them.
Okay, Van.
Yeah. Squarespace. Huh. I guess
thank
Eric's
you.
not on for a response. Yeah.
Well, I love talking pressure washing, so we can talk pressure washing.
Yeah. So, hey, let me ask you a question, Mike. What would you do here? I've been having a little bit of issue at my Predator again. 8 gallon. Just so you guys are on here, if you got to chime in, if you followed along with my journey anytime, you know that I've got a Predator 8 gallon a minute. It's gave me a little bit of a headache here lately. So here lately, I did a full tune-up, plugs, oil, the whole kit and caboodle, right? And it still acts stupid. It will run fine. And once it's full throttle, you might be on it 5, 10, 20 minutes, and then it just dies. And then it just don't want to start back. So what do you do? Do you but if you just leave it be for, I don't know, from one job to the next and you go fire it up, it might run perfect for the rest of the day. So do you take it off and scrap it, get you a Honda or get you one of them CRX motors, or what do you do? Do you buy another Predator? What? Give me some fresh advice here.
Well, it can only be one of three things. It's either fuel, electric, or air.
Yeah. Right.
And that sounds like a fuel problem to me.
It does.
It does not sound like an electrical problem.
Right.
So is it not, for some reason, it sounds like when it gets hot that something is constricting and causing fuel not to make it to the engine properly. That's
Okay.
what it sounds like to me.
Yeah.
I could be very, very wrong. Or you could just get Cody's super pump.
I'm good. Gas roof pump, baby. Gas roof pump.
Gas roof pump, yeah.
Gas roof pump, baby. I'm not. If I'm spending $2,300 on a pump, it's going to have a Honda engine and a. Actually, I can get 2 gas roof pumps for that. So, yeah, I don't know. The oil's fine. I've checked the oil. I know we're talking troubleshooting. I don't know. I'm stumped. New fuel filter and everything. It's got a 12-volt fuel pump, Frank. It's not the pulse pump. I mean, I'm talking, this thing ran perfect all year last year, but this year for some reason it's just giving me one thing after another. So I'm not sure.
Van also has a good suggestion. That's an interesting one.
But my nipple on the tank is cut. But I do have, I mean, I've ran a 12-volt fuel pump on it since last year. I've never had a problem. And all of a sudden this year it's not even this year. Like it's been the last month, maybe a little bit longer than a month now, because I was off for a week and a half. But yeah. Anyways, I'm thinking about scrapping it, being done with it. So I'm thinking,
I know you're tired. You're tired of it. I know.
Yeah, I am. It's one of those things that's costing you money. It's going to cost you money to fix it, but it's costing you money not to use it. And I've got a big factory job coming up, and I have to have it fixed before the factory job.
That's good terminology.
So, yeah, what do? You get you a CRX. Is anybody out here running those CRXs motors? Anybody like them? I know a couple people that have them. They like them. Or do you just get the Honda? I mean, you just drop a couple grand, get that. What do? Speak up or forever hold your peace. Scrap it and move on. Accumulator. Yeah.
Tell you how I am.
I'm going to get some of that fresh money, baby.
Yeah.
Yeah. You see that Venmo at the bottom? Donate to your boy. Yeah, it is. Time is money. You're right, man. You know, I got that IGX, and all I do is I go take my whip line from that 10-gallon because I don't have it set up to downstream. It's just for flat work. I just take the whip line out, put it over on the Flow Pro, downstream with it, and go on. And I don't have any issues. I throttle it down just a little bit to help with the chemical draw. But Power Shine, I'm telling you, man, these Predators, it's made me so much money I can't even complain about it. I have no real gripe about it as far as it did what it was supposed to do. But I'm still griping about it.
Well, it's because you want to get out there and you want to use it every day, and it's not predictable. If it's predictable, it's that it's unpredictable. Yeah. And anytime something's unpredictable, you wake up in the morning. If you're like me, I wake up, I'm ready to work. I really don't want to do anything besides just go to work. And, and that having that in the back of my mind, if that pump's going to work, if my machine's going to work, if my Flow Pro is going to work. I don't like worrying about stuff like that. I can't. My anxiety level gets too high and I get frustrated. So I suppose I just up pay and can still have problems, but I up pay so that I can kind of relieve some of the stress of it all.
Yeah. Yeah. Patrick, they do have throttles on them. Some don't, but they do have throttles. Wherever that comment just went to, I know I just saw that. Yeah.
Has anyone tried washing a house with sodium percarbonate? Any success with that chemical? Seems to be less toxic than SH.
I've never done it.
I guess you're asking because of the toxicity. It certainly would be less toxic. I think it would be more expensive. And if it seems to me like the only reason that you would wash a home with sodium percarbonate is if perhaps it was a log cabin or something of that nature. But you need to price that right.
Yeah. Let's throw some bleach on it.
Throw some bleach.
Andrew.
Hello from New Zealand, Andrew Morris.
Yeah. SP grade like
sodium percarbonate.
That's a good question.
Sorry, I just took that off there.
Yeah.
That's a great question.
I think this would pertain to you, really, because you're a truck guy now. What would you do? What's your plan B? Is there a plan B?
If we're talking about my truck, the truck breaks down itself, I'm screwed at this point. If it's more than a week, I can build a rig. I've got everything, just about everything I need to get me through some washes to throw on the little truck. I've got the 8 GPM. I've got a couple hose reels. I can make it happen. But But I'll tell you what I would probably do, Van. If my truck broke down today and I knew it was going to be in the shop for a week, I would contact the over 100 guys who are in my network that are very close to me, and I would divvy up that work unto them, and I would give them 80% of the money, and I would get 20%, and I would live on rice and beans and rice until my truck got fixed. And anything that I could put off that didn't have to be washed, and I would put that off until my truck was fixed. And in the meantime, I'd be building a rig.
Yeah.
I think I just got a headache reading that question. My stomach started hurting. I think I'm just about pooping my pants thinking about it.
You know, I think it's I was a truck guy initially, and then I went to the trailer. I want to be a truck guy again and go away from the trailer. But my thought process is that to not fully to keep a trailer with some form of equipment on it for a backup.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I see it. But maybe have the truck with like an 8-gallon and a 12-volt, because you can do the majority of the things I do with that. But for the bigger, larger stuff, just pull the trailer out with the truck. And if the truck goes down, then I've got the trailer, and I can always get a truck somewhere.
You get a truck somewhere, yeah. Even if you had to rent a truck.
Rent a truck.
Yeah. Right.
I hate to hear that, man. That sucks.
Bright Power Washing, single truck as flatbed or skid in the back of your pickup. We have an account with United Rentals for a quick truck rental.
Makes sense. That's a good idea. I never thought about that.
That is a good idea.
Yeah. I think flatbed is ultimate. Then I think it depends on the scope of the work that you're doing. You know, are you 90%, 100% residential, then you're probably getting away with a skid. But flatbed just makes things nicer because there's more room to move around and work in it, and access. Really, I guess it's access. I can't speak, Mike. I mean, heck, that's you. You speak.
Well, I will speak, as you know.
Yeah.
I can do that. I will tell you guys, and I say this with all humility. I am absolutely in love with my rig, and I was out there tonight, and it was getting dark, and I knew I had the podcast. I was like, I think I just want to wash my truck. I absolutely love my flatbed truck. It doesn't ride the best, you know. It's that you're sitting on the front wheels, and so you got this, you know, you're bouncing and whatnot, and it rides even better if you're full of water and bleach. But nonetheless, aside from that, I don't think I want to take it on a long trip to travel, but to wash, man, a flatbed truck with lots of room, jeepers, it's just so nice.
Yeah.
And Andrew Morris there in I think he's in the UK, didn't he say?
New Zealand.
And New Zealand, okay. And he said, I work out of a van. Very
Gabriel
cool.
works out of a van. Swears by it. Yeah, he has a couple of those. What are they called? The Chevy vans, the Savannahs. What are they called?
Hey, Andrew. Andrew, you work out of a van. Let me ask you: do you smell the bleach and then the fumes from your engine throughout the day? Feel free to let us know.
Oh God.
What about you, Dwayne? Do you smell the bleach?
Hey, what kind of van you working out of? Let us know. Is it one of them little well, I don't even know if they'd be in New Zealand, but like, is it a smaller van, like a Transit, Ford Transit, or a Sprinter van, or like not an Astro van, or what are they called, Astro vans? Maybe that's something else. You know.
Okay, he says it's vented. Okay. Toyota Hiace.
Nah,
Okay.
man, they got them cool vehicles overseas.
It's true. Thing's probably lowered 24-inch rims.
They got them. They can get them daggone Toyota Helix or whatever them trucks, man, over there. We can't get them over here. Them things are sweet though.
I was thinking about getting one of the Elon Musk trucks and
A
using that. Huh?
A
Cyber, yeah,
Cybertruck.
Cyber. Yeah, I think about getting
Yeah.
a Cybertruck.
Then you could just put you a 12-volt in it and get you one of them electronic pressure washers, and you could be eco-friendly, whatever. Total electric pressure washing.
You never have to worry about your batteries,
Yeah,
or maybe that's all you'd have to worry about.
could be. Probably worry about it more, I guess. I mean, bright power washes van life too.
Yep.
The van does seem kind of cool as far as everything is in one spot. It's out of the weather. It's. I feel like it's a lot of pros, but and the same thing I think of. I feel like it's probably a lot to. I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that. I lost my train of thought.
Well, the logistics of a van at 53 years old and a worn out back to one of the things that I struggle with, even with a trailer, is getting in and out of it to fix leaks and the different things you need to do. And my flatbed truck is very easy to get in and out of. So I'm thinking a van would be tough, but to each his own. A lot of people swear by them.
Yeah, right here. R saving. This sounds about right. The van is a rolling billboard, but people are not as impressed when they see a truck, skid, or trailer. And that's kind of how I feel about it. I'm like, it's cool. It makes sense. It's secure. It's out of the weather, but it's not a flatbed. And that's how I see it in my head.
I think
Maybe
you're right.
I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah.
And maybe it's just because it's not a truck. It's a van. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. Cybertruck, 100 miles charge, 5 day. I'm taking you got a Cybertruck.
Jeremy, you know what the worst thing about having a flatbed truck that does not have a back seat? You know what the worst thing about that is? I'll give you 3 guesses. There's no back seat.
Having a flatbed truck with no back seat.
Or any kind of truck that doesn't have a back seat.
You're not carrying any extra clothing.
Yep, that's not the worst thing.
You can't get in the back seat to pee.
Or to poop. That's exactly right.
I knew that's what he's going to say. I could tell it.
I gave you. It was the grin, the smirk on my face, wasn't it?
That's what it was.
No bathroom.
No bathroom.
That's exactly right.
I guess you got the bathroom in the van.
Hey, I won't lie, bro. Listen, there have been more than a few times where the old fresh was using a 5-gallon bucket. Try to get that image out of your head now.
I guess that's a good thing about having an enclosed trailer.
Yeah, that's right.
That's a good thing about enclosed trailer. But I'll tell you though, my truck's extended cab, and I like to keep extra shoes and socks and shirts and pants. I like to have extra clothes just in case a hose bust or whatever happens. You get out in the rain. That's nice.
Yeah.
And plus, you got a place on your truck to put your signs. But I like to keep my drone in there, and I keep my I keep 1,000 of those postcards from you in there, and keep my drones, my whatever.
Adam G says keep a red cup, a solo cup on the deck. That's right.
Nah, you gotta get you one of them Route 44s from Sonic, son. One of them big old cups.
Okay, here's one for you as we get to the exactly to the 1 hour mark. Has anybody ever been caught peeing Anybody ever been busted? Well, I was caught last year. I finally got caught, and
Finally.
I was at my truck in farm community. There cannot possibly be any, and the homeowner walks around my truck, and there I was. So it is what it is, boys. Even the fresh got
Yeah.
busted. I said,
Uh,
nothing to see here, nothing to see here. I guess
uh,
your wife's still watching.
yeah, she's here.
Great.
She said y'all need to poop in the truck. Y'all just need to go home.
Hey, that'd be nice, but when you're back in the boonies and you got to do what you got to do.
Oh, I'll tell you what, the house I was at today, they had a porta potty outside.
Oh,
I was
interesting.
like, how awesome is this? Granted, he was a business owner with employees that come to his shop at his home base. So it made sense. I was like, hey, all right. Burger
Yeah,
King hitting the right spot right now. I gotta go.
that's right. That's right. Oh, that's good stuff. Good stuff. Good stuff.
That's just funny.
Jeremy, we have made it to the top of the hour.
We are here. Time flies when you're having fun, boys.
It does.
Yes. I know we didn't really have much of a topic tonight.
Sometimes we need these. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Sometimes we
Just
just need these.
just the interaction. I had to go. This is the stories are funny here. I'm dying. Yeah. Did Mike say he had a question? Hey, Sterling Wash, I see you got a question. Where's it at? I'm waiting on it. I'm waiting on it.
You know, Mike, you don't have to tell us that you've got a question. You can actually just ask the question. Maybe he was just telling us that he's got a question.
I'll tell you though, he messaged me the other day. We had tornadoes down here, dude. Uh, you drive by the car lot there in front of my house,
Oh yeah,
out on the road, the main road.
yeah,
Dude,
oh
it
yeah.
ripped like it was right after you come through. Like
Huh.
2 hours after you come to, or 2 3 hours after that, dude, it ripped like the front of some of those buildings off. Uh, the light post out front fell and hit some of the trucks, busted the back glass and stuff out of those trucks. There's a big
Wow,
old billboard at that gas station. It fell down beside the gas station, like ripped front of
wow,
the gas station stuff off. Yeah,
wow.
I didn't get a thing here at my house though. Like a half a mile from there.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Good question. How do you change your oil on a machine on your skid when it's not perfectly level to ensure you're filling it back up with the right level? Well, if you know, you should know how many ounces of oil goes into your machine. It really doesn't matter if it's level or not.
Yeah. Get the owner's
Uh,
manual.
yeah, and I know what it is for the Hondas. I can't speak to anything else, but
Yeah.
Mike did have a question. I'll pull it up here. He says, "Have you seen the information?" ? Trudy has provided about DOT specifications on carrying bleach. We all have been doing it wrong.
I don't think we've been doing it wrong. I think it's once you hit a certain weight. I feel like that's, I mean, I could be wrong, but I think that's, and I've seen the marker. The guy that delivers my truck, the bleach thing has a number on it. I don't know what that number is on the tote because they deliver it in totes, but it's like 1791 or 791 or something crazy like that. But I think it's once you probably are in excess of X amount of weight.
Okay.
Could be, I don't know. I'm gonna shut
I
up.
haven't watched it. I haven't
Yes,
watched it, so I don't know.
Trudy from Panhandle. This has been like a month ago.
Okay.
But yeah, so I think that so I think there is something to this with DOT approved containers. And I want to think that AC Lockyer had spoke on that on a post about that. So they said there's a lot coming in, 100 gallons. I think it's a weight based thing. I don't know that it's, and I'm sure you could probably go find the answer to that.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I've never heard that.
Never heard that either. Never heard that. What city you live in there, Clean Max? So I'm gonna tell you, they ain't no city official where I live at. Care anything about that?
Well, I'm out as well there, Mike. Hope you have a great night, buddy.
Yeah,
I got to be
right.
in Cincinnati at 8 o'clock in the morning, which means I need to leave about 7 a.m. tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I'll be up about 4 in the morning.
Oh boy, got to work at the hospital tomorrow.
I'll call and wake you up, Mike.
No, you will not.
Yes, sir.
No, you will not.
Yeah.
All right, Jeremy, it's your turn to pray, buddy.
Is it my turn? I guess it was because I got off early last week, didn't I?
You did. I prayed last week.
All right. Well. Yes, okay. Are we ready?
We are ready.
Everybody's good. I ain't got no hat on tonight. All right. Let's go to the Lord in prayer. Heavenly Father, Lord God, we thank you for the opportunity to gather tonight in fellowship. Lord, we give you praise and thanks for your Son, Jesus Christ, for the love that he has for us and the ultimate gift that he gives us and sacrifice for us. If we choose to accept that, Lord, we pray that that you'll be with us throughout the week. Watch us, keep us safe, lead us, guide us, direct us, point us in the right direction, Lord. We love you. We praise you. I pray for my brothers and sisters out there watching, Lord. Pray for their needs. Pray for their families, Lord. And I thank you for the opportunity to serve you each and every day. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
Amen. Amen. All right, guys. Right. God bless you all. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week.
Absolutely, guys. Peace.
Peace.